everyone, Linda Israel here, and I have the Summer Paradise Junk Journal or Journaling Kit from Calico Collage, and I have printed this as a mini images by putting 4 on a page. I'm trying to remember if that was the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it was a 3 by 5 is what I set it up and was able to get 4 images on a page. What my idea is because I've made these small enough, they will fit on the front of an artist trading card. And then my next step, because it's artist trading card size, is to make it into a pocket letter. So I'm going to get started on that. But just for some housekeeping things, if you like what you're seeing on my channel here, please make sure that you like this video, because whenever you do that, it helps me be seen by others. If you will also share this video so others can find it and know a little bit more about me and how to play with, in this case, the Calico Collage images, I would greatly appreciate it. If you are interested in the images that I used today, check out the description box. Also, if you have questions or comments, maybe you want to say how you make pocket letters, please use the comment section below, because I love hearing from everybody on YouTube and, of course, other social medias if that's how you found my video. So please feel free to send me a message, tag me in a post if you're working on something. I greatly appreciate the opportunity to see what you create. So I am trimming out the images from the sheets. I'm going to go ahead and cut them into the artist trading card size. So I've trimmed this down and it fits right on top of a 2.5 by 3.5 inch piece of paper that I cut. I also cut a few pieces of 3.5 by 5 inches because I thought it would be cute to make it look like a little book. So I am getting all my papers prepared, and I will zip forward and come back and talk to you some more once I have all of these cut. I've cut all the papers and I've just kind of laid them out in the order that I want to put them together, if you will. These will be the booklets, and then I'll have some single ones that I'll put in, and they'll be back to back. That way that if you flip the pocket letter over, you have images on both sides. So that's my goal anyway. I've got some distress inks here. I've got picked raspberry and peacock feathers as well as mustard seed. So now I'm just going to go around the edges of the images so that there's not any of that white core, if you will. And then I will paste these down and get them on the actual card. That way that part will be done, and then I'll start decorating. I'm just going to use some Aleene's tacky glue and start adhering the pages together so that they'll be on the card. I want to add some embellishments to some of these cards that are kind of plain. So I have a stamp set from Stupendous, and these are just little life words is what it's called. So I've picked out so far, enjoy the little things in life, and then I'll do life is better with friends, and never apologize for who you are. So those I'll end up putting, after I stamp them, on some of these cards that don't have a big focal image, if you will. So I've got it in my Misty. I've got a scrap piece of paper here. I've already got it loaded. So I'm going to use the Brutus Monroe Detail ink and ink up the saying. I'm going to stamp it one more time. I like to get a really good crisp image. So I've got a really nice crisp image, and then I have a 1.5 inch circle punch that I had in my stash. So now I've got that punched out. So I'll use that, and I'll do this on a couple other pieces as well and get this all ready. I like my Misty because I got down to just a little scrap piece of that paper, and so I punched it out, and then I'm placing it on my Misty to pick it up. So I know it's right here down in that corner, and it's perfect for when you have a die shape that you've punched or cut and you need to be able to place your stamp right where you want. The Misty is able to help me do that. So there, isn't that awesome? So you can use up all those little scraps and go ahead and die cut them or punch them with your various punches, and then you'll have them ready and you don't have to worry about, I don't think I can get that centered. Well, if you're using the polymer stamps that you can put in your Misty, or a red rubber stamp that you can put in your Misty, then you can get the perfect placement on there. Now that I've got a few of these done, I'm going to go around with some distress ink and add a little color. Makes that pop pretty good. I think this one needs a teal around it. I've also got some Prima Flowers here and some yellows, so I'm going to get some of those out. I got a couple of different sizes here. And then I have some oranges, different shade of yellow. My goal is to use up all of these Prima Flowers. I have stopped buying colored flowers because I can make a flower any color I want if it's the base of it is white or off-white. Sometimes you can go in on a light colored one like this and make it the color you want. In fact, I may do that today. So that they can be drying. I'm going to put a few of these in my misting box. So I'm just grabbing a few so that I can color them. I've got some Tattered Angels in turquoise blue, so it's a nice turquoisey color. Now I have mixing balls in mine to help stir up that mica at the bottom. If you ever have a problem with clogging on your nozzle, if you'll take a pen or a fine needle and kind of poke it down in there, it will clean that out. If you still can't get it out, you can usually run it under warm water. So that'll alter those yellow flowers to kind of a tealy blue color. So I'll set these aside to dry, and then if I need to speed it up, I can use my heat tool. So I'm going to glue these pieces in place using Aleene's tacky glue. I like to use a little glitter glue to add some sparkle, so these will dry quickly. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit in the centers, and then I just barely touch the tip to the flower, and it transfers just a little bit of this glitter. That'll dry clear, but they'll have a little sparkle on them. So I'll set those aside to dry, and I'll be able to continue on my journey here. I have some little charms. They're little seahorse charms that I thought would look really cute. So I'm going to poke a hole. Actually, I'm going to poke 2 holes. And then I'm going to thread some string through there. I'm going to use a needle. I'm just trying to... So I'm going to start on the front and then go through. And then I'll thread the charms. Then I'll tie a little bow. And that way, when my pocket pal gets her pocket letter, they can just untie the bow and use the charms. So I'm going to adhere this down with a little bit of tacky glue. So that will be one of the little pieces that'll go in the pocket letter. They're blank inside, so I can write or add other things. Some clear tacky glue that I'm going to put on the back of this sunglasses charm. It can still be popped off if you pry it just a little bit and it's got a hole on the side. So I have some of these little stamps that I picked up years ago. Studio G sold them for like $1 at Michael's or something like that. And I thought it'd be really cute if I made a little backer and I wrote "Tiny Stamp for You," and I've got the plastic piece of it up under this tab I've made. I'm using my stapler to put a staple through it. So I'll trim this to fit, and I thought that would be cute to add to the back of this little card, or front of this little card. I've got some temporary glue dots. I'm going to put those on the back side of this. So it will stick in place. I think that turned out pretty cute. Some of these cards I may not add any more embellishments to because I just like the way they look as they are. This one I think I'm going to add some pink around. I've dug around in my stash for a few things, and I found some little Ziploc bags that I thought would be cute to add some seashell sequins. I thought that way my pocket pal can use these on projects. Of course, I got to be smarter than the Ziploc. So that just kind of adds that, and she can take off the washi and use that and it doesn't destroy the card. I've got a little bit of some bling here that I thought would be kind of cute. So I'm going to do the same thing of attaching it with a little bit of washi across the top. I've got a few little extra goodies here that I'm going to stick in. These are some chipboard tags that I believe are stickers. I thought she could use these in other art projects. I'm going to add some washi tape. So I've picked out a few colors of washi tape here. And I've got a little card that I cut just shy of 3.5 inches tall and about 2 inches wide. That way they can pull it out and it not be too tight in the pocket. I'm just using some glue dot to put the ribbon down so it'll stick. Okay, so now that I've added just a little bit more, I added some little bows to it and washi tape. I've got some washi tape inside and some little goodies here and there, a little rubber stamp and some confetti in there. So now all I need to do is write my letter and add a bag of tea, and then this will be ready to fold up and mail to my pocket letter gal. So I hope you enjoyed seeing my take on a pocket letter. This was using the Summer Paradise Calico Collage images, some rubber stamps from Stupendous, some Tim Holtz distressed ink, and then lots of little goodies that I had in my stash, Prima Flowers, as well as some glitter paint. If you have any questions, please use that comment box below to ask all your questions. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!